Hi guys, so this is the part 2 of the corset video. The first one was the pattern drafting and this is the sewing video. So the first thing you want to do is to cut out your fabric from your pattern and cut out the main pieces and the lining piece. So I'm just showing you what I did at the back. For the back, I closed the dot, but on one side I opened it because I'm going to be attaching a modesty panel to it. The video of the modesty panel is already on my channel, so you can go and watch it. So you want to cut it and cut all your pieces. So if you see what I did, I notched the middle of the front cups. For the center front, I notched it up and at the side, but for the side front I notched it just by the side so that I can easily know what cup is which at the end of the day. Next thing you want to do is to attach your stay. I used an stay for this on each part, both the lining and the main fabric. So you're going to attach your stay on all parts of the material. Do the same thing for the cup pieces though. I did about 3 layers of stay, but for the other pieces I just did 1 layer. So you're going to do that if you want to do that. I'm still going to attach a cup at the end of the day, but I just did that just for added strength. So now I'm moving on to the sewing machine and we're going to just sew it. The first thing I want to do is to join both cup pieces together. So you're joining the side front and the center front together. After sewing it, you want to go ahead and notch. So this is basically what it means to notch. You want to cut through, okay, but cut till just before the seam allowance. Like don't cut through, don't cut it to the other side, just cut it, and so that by the time you open it, because that's a curve, by the time you open it up, it's going to lap well. So I'm just going to go ahead and sew the other side and notch it as well, okay, and then do it for the main fabric as well. That was the lining I did the first time, and now this is the main fabric. I'm going to do the same thing, repeating the same process. So after doing that, now I want to go ahead and join the side pieces, the center front and the side front. The first one we joined were the cups, and now we're joining the main fabric, the center front to the side front on both sides. Remember, the center front is on fold. You can decide to separate it if you want, but I did not separate it in this video. So the center front is on fold. You're going to join the center front to the side piece. I'm doing this for both the lining and the main fabric. After joining, you want to go ahead and open up the seam and iron it. And I have done that here. I have ironed it down, opened it up, and I've ironed it. You want to go ahead and iron the cups as well. Okay, I've ironed the cup, and now I am joining the cup to the other pieces. Did you notice that side I showed you that I had notched for the center front? So it's easier. I don't even need to work with the pattern anymore because I know which one is the center front and which is the side front. So I can just easily tell, and you just want to join it. Remember to make the joining part on the cups and the joining part on the main fabric align, okay? Let it align. That's what I'm trying to do here. So you want to start sewing from the center where you have aligned it down to the side and then to the other side, okay? When you're done sewing it, it should look something like this, okay? Then you want to go ahead and sew the second side as well. Remember, we're doing it for both sides. So I mentioned earlier that I'm going to be making use of a cup. This is where the cup comes in. So I want to create a dart on my cup so that it just sits well, and you know, just the way you do your normal half-inch dart, you want to do the same, and then you sew it down to the bust point, and this is how it's going to look at the end of the day when you're done. So for this next part, you're going to be needing a hemming gum, your cups, and then these other cups. So what I want to do, I'm not going to be using the normal what's it called, stay on it. I'm using the breast cups. Okay, so you want to gum this to this so that it looks like this at the end of the day. Okay, so what you do is your cup comfortably on the breast hole, and then this is where your hemming glue comes in. You cut your hemming glue roundabout. You can decide to use your uhu gum or something, or you can just use any glue, but I'll be aligning it here. Remember to leave your half-inch seam allowance. Okay, so I'll be aligning this. Please remember to have your half-inch roundabout. Okay, so that is what I am confirming at the bottom part. My half-inch is ready. Stretch it out though, so that it will not fold. You're going to sew all around here. So let me still gum this. This hemming gum is trying me. I'm gonna show it that I am the boss. So I remember halfway through ironing this that I would like to have like a push-up bra effect. So what I'm going to do is, you'll need your gum stay, normal gum stay you use to pad your bustier. So I want to fold this into two, and then you want to put it here. That's at the bottom part of the breast cup, so that when you wear it, this will give like a foam and push-up effect. So it's going to lift the bust up more than it naturally would have been if it was just the cup. And it's going to be more difficult to get this to stick because of how thick it is. So what I am going to do is, I'm going to be using my gum to gum it down. Okay, I'm just going to glue this round. Don't forget to glue the inside as well, just so everything sticks. Okay, then I am gluing it inside, and there's no particular dimension you should cut for this pad. Depends, it's just something that can push up this downside. That's all you basically need. That's why I just cut out this funny looking shape. Find the lining. This is it inside and this is it outside. Remember to make sure it's aligned. So this is the main fabric. So you basically want to do the same thing. Remember where I notched the middle, the center front rather. So you join it here, and then you take it round and do the same thing with your ½ inch seam allowance. So I'm going to do that and show you after. So I've joined this, and now I'm attaching my yoke. So I pinned this off camera. That's one side of the yoke. Pin it, you want to pin it round. So once you're done doing that, you go and sew it. I'm going to go ahead. I've not sewn it yet, it's still pinned. but I am going to go ahead and sandwich it in between my lining. So sewing it, I'm doing this so that I won't have to go in and go in again. I actually went ahead to join everything off camera and I pinned it down. I turned the line and everything, and you'll be seeing that in 3, 2, 1. After pinning it down, you want to determine where your waistline is. So this 13 is my under bust, and this line is at 17. So this is it. This is my waistline. And remember, I said I was going to come down about 3 inches, but this is 4 inches. So I'm going to add that to like my, and use that as my sewing allowance. I'll just stop at 3.75. So you want to run a straight line from here down to that point. I'd actually advise you take it deeper than the 4 inches if you want, because by the time I finished making the dress, the 4 inches was okay, or it was fine, but I just wish I took it down longer than that a bit. But it still works depending on what you want. Okay, so once you're done rolling it, the next thing you want to do is just to go ahead and cut it out. At the end of the day, when it is opened up, this is what it looks like. So you'll notice that the boning channels are not seen here. I did that on the lining. Okay, you can see that I did that on the lining, so it's not going to be showing on the main fabric. So the next thing you need to do now is to do that and insert your boning, insert your bones, depending on you can decide to do it on top, but I wanted mine to be hidden. Once you're done doing that, you go ahead and close it up, close up the seams, and yeah, join your back to your front, join it to your skirt, or pipe it down if you're leaving it like that, attach your sleeve, whatever you want to do at this point, you go ahead and do it. So thank you for watching this far. I'll be uploading the complete dress in another video. Stay tuned. Bye.